Welcome to Big Belly Garage, home of BBR, Big Belly Racing. I hope you enjoy the video and thank you for stopping by.
What's going on today, everybody? Thanks for stopping by the channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. What we got going on today is we're working on our Coleman CT200U-EX, and we've done a lot of upgrades on it, but I have videos out on that. If you have one, check them out. But what we're going to do today is they have a real bad. I personally, later on, are going to cut these pedals off and change them, and I'll show you that here in the video in a minute. But the pedals are real sloppy and they fold down. They make you feel like you're going to fall off. So I'm going to show you a real cheap fix that anybody can do, and we're going to get up close and personal with it. So let's get to it and we'll show you how we do it. Alright, so here we go. We're going to remove this pedal, and then I will show you the modification on the other side. So we're going to take our stop pedal off. It has a carter pin in the bottom. And we got to get a hold of that, straighten it up. Pull the pin out, save the washer. I have a new one already laid out here to put in when we're done. You got to be careful because it has a spring and a ball in here that works on this plate. I'll show you here. You flip it upside down. The spring goes in this hole right here. The ball sits inside the spring, and then this plate sits down over top of it, and it goes in like that. Okay, so that's how we're going to put it back together. So now we're going to go to the other side. Alright, so what we got here is we have all of our same parts that we have from the other side with a new carter pin. And what I've done is I've took a 9/16 wide. We're doing a 1/4 inch bend on each end. This is what the final product is going to look like. Put on the white and you see it better there. And that's what we're going to make. It's 1/16 inch thick, 1/16 thick metal is this piece of metal. Started out like this. We put a 1/4 inch bend on each end, and it's 1 1/8 inches in between the bends. Alright, so how we're going to make our little tabs is we have a vise. If you don't have a vise, you could do it with a pair of pliers. I'm sure any edge of anything, you know, any type of metal, just to beat the edge around is all we're going to do. So we have our 1/4 inch up. We're going to tap it down. Alright, we're going to spin it around and do the same thing. Make sure you bend them both the same way, or that wouldn't be good. And there you have what we're doing. And I usually did the top a little fatter, so there's no possible way that it could fall out. So, but that's all it is. And what we're going to do with this is we're just going to sit this in here. And there's really no way that it can fall out because of the tabs. But if your foot's not on it, it might make some noise. If you wanted to, and I will do this at a later date, you could come in here and drill it and tap it and put a small screw right there to hold it in place, and it'd be so simple. But what we're going to do is we're installing that like that. We're going to take our pedal. Alright. So we have our ball and our spring in place with our plate. You have to turn the flat side towards this. Turn it over. You squeeze it together really firmly. Work it into the hole. Take your pin. Work your pin down through the bottom. Which sometimes can be aggravating. There we go. Alright. So now what we have is you still have your locking position to hold it up. It locks in when it comes down. But now, if you look at the angle of the pedal, where it used to come and go down this way, now it has just a little bit of angle coming up. And there's no way for it to ever fall out. You know, it's going to make a little noise. But like I said, when your foot is on it and the weight is on the peg, it's not going to rattle. You're not going to hear it. Your feet aren't going to feel like you're falling off. You know, if you don't have any kind of welding capabilities, you know, this is the way to go. And it's just a cheap fix to just a small problem on these great little Coleman mini bikes. So, all right, everybody, that was just a easy fix that I believe anybody that has any kind of mechanical skills could do. And if you have a little better skills, you could drill it and tap it and put a little countersunk screw in there, and it would never make any noise. Put a little paint on it. You could paint it to match the frame on the mini bike. You know, there's so many different things you could do. But we're going to be doing a lot more with the Coleman, and the next upgrade I'm going to do is I'm going to be changing these pedals, and I'm going to be going with an aftermarket pedal. There you can see the bracket inside there. They works out really well. Gives the pedal just a little bit of angle instead of falling down. It's sticking almost perfectly straight with maybe a 5-degree tilt on the end of it. But works out really well, and it's an easy thing that most of us home guys can do. So anyway, just thought I'd show you guys that. But what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be actually relocating this whole bar that goes from side to side, and I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to move the bar from where it's at to the inside to the outside down here, which will give you a little better leg room on it. And I'm going to put the new upgraded foot pegs on there. And I'm getting them from Amazon. I've already got a pair, but I don't remember exactly. I'm going to look them up again. And I'm going to try to post a link when I do that. Hopefully by then I'll figure it out how to do it, and I can put the link in the description. So anyway, and we're going to have some more content coming. We have a Baja Warrior. We're going to be doing some more upgrades to it. It does have a Predator 301 on it, and it needs finished up. It's rideable now, but it, you know, just finishing touches. So stay tuned to the channel. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, like, share, and have a great day. God bless.